Wrangler?
Yes, sir.
And have we checked for spark or fuel?
Not yet.
And check for codes in the computer. As long as there's no mechanical issue with the engine.
No, I mean, there's nothing. Like I said, I was just driving right along, no issues before. It's been sitting all weekend. I just started up today and started driving it. And
Yeah, I gotcha. So what I'm trying to say is, so if there's no mechanical issues with the engine, if there's no spark, and if the fuses are good, this could be a bad cam sensor or crank sensor, right? So the computer uses the cam sensor and crank sensor to generate spark, but we haven't checked the fuses yet, have we?
Yes, I've checked all the fuses.
Okay.
What I've done, I've swapped them out. I've checked the fuses, then I've also checked the relays. So I've swapped the relays around to see if maybe that's causing it, but that's still not starting it.
Okay, all right. So if you want, you can check for spark and see if it runs on starting fluid, and just reply back online. Let me know what you find, and we can go from there. But and then checking for codes in the computer, and if you can, check for engine RPM with a compatible scan tool. So when you crank it over, make sure the computer sees 200 to 300 engine RPM while cranking.
Okay. I'm leaning more towards the camshaft sensor because that's what I'm leaning more towards, because I didn't think the camshaft sensor would cause it to be not to start back. Like I said, it'll turn over, but it won't start. I didn't figure it would. I thought it would just make the vehicle run rough.
Well, I'm pretty sure that I think most Dodge, Jeep, and Chrysler vehicles, I think they use the cam and the crank sensor in order to generate spark.
Okay, so I bet you that's probably what it is then.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Well, like I said, I'll reply back if I find out. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's getting fuel and getting spark. Like I said, I was driving it and it was just all of a sudden, bam, I hit a bump. So I'm leaning more towards the sensor, camshaft sensor, because I didn't know Dodge's call is required for the camshaft sensor for it to even get spark or fuel. So
right. Okay.
So that's what I'm probably leaning forward towards. I was trying to see if it's got a fuse in here. But like I said, it's probably just a camshaft sensor itself underneath bad.
Right.
Which I'm hoping that's what it is.
Yeah, and that would be a pretty simple fix, pretty straightforward fix.
Okay. Well, like I said, if I find out what's wrong, I'll reply back and we'll go from there.
Sounds good, my friend. Good luck, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.